what's up guys? I'm Ben with Rough Country, and today in the shop we've got a 2012 JK. But the part we're unveiling, it actually fits 07 through 2012 models. The part we're talking about is our new JK control arm drops. Now, these brackets give 3 inches of correction on the control arm angle. By doing that, you gain a couple of key things. By dropping that angle of the arm and getting them more parallel with the ground, you get better ride quality, more flex out of your suspension, and a little more caster for better handling. Now it's optimal for 3.5 to 4 inches of lift, but will also work with 6 inches of lift, and even your 2.5 inch kits. But now that we've seen the brackets, let's take a look at the installation and show you guys how this goes on. Okay guys, our first step is to remove the heat shields or heat shrouds on the upper control arm frame mounts. There's one on both sides, so we'll get both of them now. But we're actually going to be shooting mainly on the passenger side today. And the reason why, the upper control arm bolt will not come all the way out. You can only go so far before it bottoms out on the exhaust. So we'll have to cut the head of that bolt off and remove the excess with some channel locks or vice grips. No worries, we got a new one in the kit. Now once this bolt is completely removed, see he's got cut off now, we're going to take out the lower control arm bolt, then move up to the axle and completely remove our upper control arm. Once the upper arm is off, we'll install the frame side of our drop bracket. You can see there he's installing the sleeve and bolt where the factory mounts used to be. Now the outside of the bracket is on. You'll just hand tighten those down, and then we can install our upper control arm bag. Simply press that bolt through, and then we're going to install the lower control arm. Now the lower control arm on our bracket side is pretty easy. Line up the holes, push the bolt through. On the axle side, it's a different story because the upper control arm, being already located, has rolled the axle forward a little bit. So what you'll need to do is slide a pry bar or a long handle screwdriver inside the coil bucket, press forward, line up the holes, and the bolt pops through. Now all of our bolts through, we need to go back and tighten everything down. The factory control arm mounts with the sleeve, and as well as the actual control arm mounts. Once the frame side is done, all the control arms are tight, we'll move over to the axle, tighten all of those down. Here's a few closing shots of the brackets installed on the Jeep, showing you the lower angles, which is going to give you a better ride and better handling. For Rough Country Suspensions, I'm Ben. We'll see you later.